Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. We're back. We're back with the King of Kabala in all his glory and wisdom and woods in Scotland. But he's back nonetheless. Here he is with his tits and he's back. He appears to have drawn something on his face as well here. He's in full attire. He's in full King of Kabala attire. He's rocking it. He really is rocking the furs. So, here he is in his little camp. Stunning truth behind African tribes, Kabala King revealed. It's an absolute peach. I haven't watched the video. It's all new to me. I haven't seen anything. I don't know anything yet. It's all a surprise to me as well. It's a complete reaction here. So, the stunning truth behind the King of Kabala. Apparently they're still there. They refuse to move. I might go up and visit them if they're still there. I might go in winter when it's really cold if they're still there and see how they're faring in the Scottish Highlands in the winter here. It won't be well. It won't be. They won't be faring well. So, yeah, King of Kabala. Let's see what the stunning truth is.
The self-styled King of Kabala, who faces eviction from a camp in Scots Woods, is a failed businessman, we can reveal. 36-year-old Kofi Agyeman Ofe was director of entertainment, retail, property and performing arts firms, which were struck off before he reinvented himself as leader of an African tribe. His partner, mum of seven, Jean Gashaw, who calls herself Queen Nandi, was also involved in some of the doomed enterprises. Ofe,
Mum of seven. Seven? Well, where the fuck's the kids at? Where's the 7 kids?
who has proclaimed himself King Atahene, previously posed as a millionaire entrepreneur in flash suits as he claimed to mix.
No, he's a fantasist. He's a fantasist here, and he's somehow fucking voodoo magic this motherfucker under his spell. I don't know how they got the young lass from fucking Texas there who's apparently missing. How the fuck have they roped her into this? Jesus, I mean, the mind boggles, doesn't it? The mind boggles.
With super rich clients. Now he wears rags and a crown of sticks while living with Gasho and their handmaiden in a tent in Jedburgh in the Scottish borders, where he lies that he's a messiah descended from the Bible's King David. In 2021, his missus boasted that he was a property magnate with a fortune to his name. Gasho claimed in her blog, "My husband within a year has acquired 10 properties."
It's some gimmick here, isn't it? What's his gimmick? What's his, there's some end game here for Kabala. There's some end game.
To his name. He now runs an empire, and in assets, he is now a millionaire in his own right. He gets properties that need renovation and invests thousands into them, making them look gold. Today, he is a millionaire king, and I can't help but give thanks. But records unearthed by the Scottish Sun reveal that Offa's businesses failed within a few years of being set up. One was registered to a £640,000 property in London's trendy Hoxton, but in October 2020, Ganabon Offa registered Northern Bridge Limited at a £60,000 two-bedroom flat in Merton, County Durham. Official papers say the company dealt with the management of real estate on a fee or contract basis. The firm was also linked to a modest £80,000 semi-detached pad in nearby Stockton-on-Tees, but it was dissolved in March 2023 by a compulsory strike-off. Mr. Offa was also director of retail firm Look Gold Limited, registered in Hoxton in August 2020. Records list him as a marketer. The company was struck off in January 2022. The former opera singer was also previously listed as director of Black British Entertainment Limited, along with Gasho from Zimbabwe. It was incorporated in April 2017 and struck off in June 2019. Company's House documents show it dealt with other business support service activities not elsewhere classified. A Facebook profile linked to.
Here he is with the sacred wine from Tesco, the sacred wine ritual where he empties a bottle of wine from Tesco all over the woods. It's probably causing damage. Cheap plonk there, killing all the flowers in a daily ritual. There'll be fuck all left of the woods by the time he's finished. So, he's a madman. He's an absolute madman, really. He's a fantasist. There's some sort of endgame to all this. How they've roped the fucking young lass in, I'll never know. I mean, I'll have to go up and ask them. I'll have to go and ask her and just say, here, lass, while them two aren't in earshot, what the fuck's going on here? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why have you been roped into this shit? How did you get here from America? Tell me all the answers. Answer all these questions.
The firm claimed it was the leading entertainment network for black British unique talents in film, music, fashion and sports. The pair were also directors of London-registered Black British Excellence Limited, where often
Well, it's all gone to shit, and now they're living in the woods in Scotland.
was a brand consultant and Gasho was a director. The firm, dealing in performing arts and artistic creation, was set up.
Well, that's what he's doing now, performing arts and artistic creation, really. It's just, where's he going? Where's he going with all this?
In January 2018 and struck off in July 2019. Offa and Gasho were credited with organising the Black British Entertainment Awards in 2017, but were forced to scrap the glitzy event afterwards.
Previously, you had presented yourself as a successful businessman with a number of companies down in England, which were eventually all dissolved via strike-off action. There's companies like Northern Bridge Limited, Look Gold Limited, and the Black British Entertainment Business, all registered to sort of varying residential addresses. Could you tell us about what happened there? What happened to all these businesses?
It all went to shit, mate. It all went to shit, so I just came to live in the woods in Scotland. You got a problem with that?
That went bust, effectively.
The road to where we have come. It was a journey of discovery. The Black British Entertainment. It was a platform for the black people in the UK, where we acknowledged talent.
On her blog, Gasho said, after the launch, I saw him seal sponsorship deals with millionaires. The money for the awards was provided for in a way that I never thought was possible. We were literally facing homelessness, but God provided over £20,000 for us to host the first BBE Awards. She claimed in 2020 that Offa showered her with gifts, including 2 engagement rings, one with a pink diamond costing £50,000, and the other with emeralds and a yellow diamond worth £150,000. Plus 9 ounces of gold bars. Pictures published a year later showed the self-declared Queen flashing wads of £20 and £50 notes. At the time, she said it was shocking at first to have money, but it became normal to see £30,000 in cash. In another post, Gasho said her hubby went from nothing to having 13 properties in 2 years. She added,
And then back to nothing again in 2 years from that. So the quicker you rise, the quicker you fall here. The quicker you, the higher you fly, the further it is back down.
he would buy rundown properties, do them up, then he would ask me to decorate the finishing touches. He made so much money. I'm talking £20,000 a month as services.
So what's the fuck's happened? You know, what the fuck have you done with it all? You spent it all. You bought tents. You bought a few tents, I suppose. There's quite a few tents there. Yeah, so that's the story. Hold on.
Apartments. In 2023, the pair were arrested on suspicion of child cruelty as they were remanded
Christ, the plot thickens.
in custody but later freed. Both denied the charges, which were later dropped. Now, Offa and Gasho claim to be leaders of the kingdom of Kabala, a lost tribe of Hebrews. The pair say they only recognise laws of their God, Yahweh, and are reclaiming land that was stolen from their ancestors 400 years ago, and the campers have been joined by handmaiden Asnat, real name Cara Taylor, a 21-year-old mum of one who is reported missing.
Who's fucked off from America and left a kid somewhere. Who knows where that kid is either. We've got 8 kids missing here. Are you going to explain where these 8 kids are?
By her family in Texas in the United States. It is understood the group receives income from subscribers to their social media accounts, which have tens of thousands of followers. The accounts also have a link for donations. The group has also been receiving food and gifts from camp.
Hold on a minute here. We've figured it out here. We've figured it out. That's what it's all about. It's all about social media. It's all about a fund. It's all about donations. He realises there's a lot of idiots in the world. See, this is a clever man right here. We're not giving him full credit. We're not giving him full credit. This is a clever man. He realises how many idiots there are in the world. Well done. Absolutely well done to you, sir. Absolutely well done. Yeah, that's the bottom line here. These two have figured out there's a load of idiots in the world. There's no point working for all the money. What's this? Only a fool would work for the money. Why not just set up camp in Scotland and get loads of fucking subscribers to pay your way here? That's the way forward. It's the absolute way forward. So yeah, he's a savvy businessman. Some would say, like he is living in the woods in Scotland on on other people's money. So you can't really declare he isn't a savvy businessman at this point.
Visitors, as well as a local friend who we are not naming. The tribe has been locked in legal battles with a landowner and Scottish
No, they've got a local insider helping them out here. There's a local fucking all the other locals over.
Borders Council. They were evicted from a privately owned site before setting up a new base on
About 20 metres away. Well, if that, over a fence.
council land nearby. A sheriff ordered
There was the said fence.
them to repay all the costs of their recent eviction, but often said they don't use currency.
They've been to court.
Well, they do use currency because that's how they buy all the shit and people are donating to them till they fucking lied to you there.
And they're asking for, interdict, and they're evicted from this land because they're the owners. So they've given you 2 days' notice, so you'll have to seek legal advice or whatever, go to Jedburgh Sheriff Court. But if they go to court and they don't defend the action, there will be
He's not listening, pal. He's just playing with his stick. That's what he does. He just plays with his sticks now. He's not listening at all. Got a lot of bin bags for, you know what I mean? They need all the, they need all the items from the real world, though. They haven't figured that out. Need fucking tents here, bin bags. This is all our shit from the real world. This isn't fucking Kabala. We made this.
looking for eviction next week.
Fresh papers asking them to leave were served by officials acting for the local authority. When asked about his failed firms, Offit told us, all these businesses were the road to where we have come. It was a journey of discovery. We have left the world behind. The world...
All of these businesses, I'm going fucking Indian. I can't do African. It's not in my vocab. Irish is about all I can do. So that's Kabala, the king of Kabala, and he's Craic, and he's former Craic, and he's just on the swindle then, and getting other people to pay his way. If he gets enough people, he can become a millionaire. If you get enough subscribers who think... You might not necessarily even believe that he's the king of Kabala. You might just be thinking it's a funny to have him live in the woods in Scotland and piss all the locals off. Could be the other side of it. So, that's the crack. That's where he's getting money from anyway. We know that now. Now we just need to figure out how the handmaiden from America got here and what the fuck's going on there. But that's the mystery for another day. We'll leave it there for the king of Kabala. Peace.